Round of applause, everybody. Round of applause for all of Toei Animation, all of the artists, every employee that works at Toei, that works on Dragon Ball Super, for giving us this series that we have loved so dang much. Now, man, the amount of emotions running through me, and especially like while I'm watching this episode, is literally like all of them. Like, you can't count out a single emotion. There was a little bit of frustration, there was excitement, there was jumping out of the seats with joy and screaming at the computer screen, watching everybody fight Jiren down to the very end. It was really intense and like an emotional roller coaster. Let's talk about the ending right off the bat, because that's the most important thing. It doesn't end on a cliffhanger, which is really unfortunate for us fans who were expecting another series, but as all of those interviews with all of the voice actors that work on Dragon Ball Super, they all said, you know, it seems like it's open for another Dragon Ball series. Even the series director and producer said that. It's like Akira's kind of like leaving it open so that it's kind of like open world now, like anything can happen. They didn't really like lead it into any direction, like, oh, there's going to be a new series that, you know, no like little teasers at the end or anything like that of some new villains or, you know, some different thing that can happen within the story. It's just simply like everybody just goes on the merry way. Frieza revives his army. I don't think that's meant to be like, oh, he's going to be a bad guy again. I don't know why they would like let Frieza just go around the universe killing people again, even though there's only like, what, 27 planets left or something, like, if I remember correctly. There's only like 27 planets left with life in like the entire universe 7. But hey, let's just let Frieza, you know, gather his army again and just start, you know, killing the other 26. Only Earth, you'll be the only species left in the entire universe after Frieza's done with it. But anyways, it was the wish that everybody was hoping it wouldn't be, which is to just resurrect all of the universes. There was no twists, there was no turns. It wasn't, you know, everybody secretly being held in some other dimension and they're going to bring them back anyway. It was just simply Android 17 wished to bring everybody back. And funny thing was, this morning in my preview image video, I said, I just have this feeling that Android 17 is going to win. It would have been really funny if he wished for the cruiser. I would have like laughed. It would have been so ridiculous, but he's too smart for that. You know, he's not going to do that. He decided he wanted to bring back all the universes. We knew that Goku was probably going to do that. But I think, you know, honestly, like, if they really wanted to do something crazy, they should have made Frieza win and asked for his wish to control the Omni Kings and lead into another series. That would have been really cool. But no matter what happened, like, that's just how it ended. That's how they decided they had to end it. It's just bring all the universes back, end of the day, end of the story, wrap up the series in like 5 minutes. Now let's talk about the battle with Jiren. So animation in this episode, absolutely phenomenal. Like, Yuya Takahashi, you see this one drawing of Jiren where he just looks so sick, and you're like, oh, Takahashi, he's about to go off. And the battle with 17 and Frieza was like against Jiren was awesome, dude. Like, just this episode was so dynamic. It was like so many different camera angles, so many different like speeds of the animation, how it kind of like sped things up and spun things around, and it was just like, it felt like you're moving around in a sphere as you're watching these guys fly around the map. Amazing art direction, storyboarding was phenomenal in this episode. Absolutely loved it. Definitely gonna watch this one again like 100 times. Without a doubt, the last two episodes were by far the best. When they said they were going to give us something special, they definitely did. I do think episode 130 was a little bit better, but it's still like up, you know, way up there. It's one of the best episodes of Dragon Ball ever. Guys, before I go any further, I want to see your reactions and your reviews to this episode on the Stardust app. I'm giving out prizes, cash prizes, to the top 3 users who tag Mastar Media in their video post. So make sure once you go watch the episode, you go on Stardust app, go to episode 131, post your response, tag at Mastar Media, and then I will pick the top 3 most energetic and entertaining videos from you guys and award you cash prizes. Before I go any further, let me just clarify. I'm really happy that they actually clarified why Frieza and Android 17 could hurt Jiren, and they just like leave that open. Jiren got absolutely wrecked by Goku in the last episode, and as Frieza said, his power is crumbling. and that made him susceptible to actually taking damage from Golden Frieza and Android 17. So at least they explained that, because if they didn't like say something like that, it's just like, okay, Jiren's 1,000 times stronger than these guys. Like, how are they actually able to hurt him? The moves that were coming in from these characters, like Android 17, like making the barrier around himself and Jiren and like taking one for the team, that was so sick. And as a lot of people have been saying, Android 17 is the MVP of this tournament. He did some serious work. He sacrificed himself for other people tons of times. The dude was just I want him on my team. No matter where I'm going, I want 17 on my team. And so I kind of have to agree with that in a sense. But Goku did get something like 25 knockouts himself or something like that. He got so many knockouts, it was ridiculous. The way that Frieza fought Jiren like stepped on his tail and just started, oh man, it was just like, I felt bad for you Frieza fans, like, because that just looked like so painful. So there's that. When you're seeing this stuff go down, it's sheer excitement. And then when 17 and Frieza are holding off Jiren's like nuclear explosion, and you see Goku like get up and he's standing behind them, it's like your heart just sinks, you know? It's like your eyes start to like fill up with tears, because you're like, it was so powerful. I loved how from a director's perspective, they made it such an emotional episode. Like, they added multiple emotional elements to the episode, and it really hit home. Like, when Goku shows up, when Jiren is looking up in the sky and he's like, Goku, I'll fight you again. That also hit me hard. When they're all looking down at 17, like, what is your wish? Seeing Goku and Frieza work together, it just felt like bombs going off inside my chest. And it was amazing. I mean, I really loved what they did here. And honestly, like, I don't think I've ever felt so many emotions in one like 30-minute episode, or even just an entire movie. It was literally like every emotion. And to me, that is something truly special. But all the emotions, including a little bit of anger and disappointment, because just the way that it all ended and it wrapped up with like no surprises or anything, just the whole cookie cutter ending, bring everybody back so it appeals to kids, was disappointing, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like it was a little cheesy. And the special they had at the end, they showed us some Kitaro, which is the series that is replacing Dragon Ball's time slot. So for anybody who's interested in watching a new anime, or it's not really new, but watching Kitaro, you know, now you can see what it's going to look like. And now we have the movie to look forward to, guys. And for the rest of us Dragon Ball YouTubers, well, you know, it's going to be quite the change for us. You know, no buckling down on weekends, no staying up till 5 a.m. waiting for spoilers to come out and stuff. Maybe we'll actually get some sleep for a change and be able to have the freedom to do the kind of content that we really want to do, and not just be slaves to the news and to, you know, YouTube's algorithm from this point. So, I mean, I'm actually really looking forward to the rest of this year. We'll still be able to talk about the movie. We're still going to have the manga and lots of other stuff to talk about, but it's not going to be like this crazy strict schedule with being a Dragon Ball YouTuber. And I mean, honestly, like, I feel satisfied right now. Like, I feel content. I'm very sad in terms of like this show that I've been covering and I've been so emotionally invested in for so long is actually done, which is like, maybe I'm not even like gonna believe it until I go like a week or two without an episode coming out. Maybe it hasn't sunk in yet. Honestly, like, I'm pretty happy and I'm satisfied, and I'm looking forward to what the future holds. I'm really excited about the movie. I'm working on an animated clip for the movie already. That should be out next weekend. Still ride the hype of Dragon Ball Super. Try and get that out for you guys next weekend, and you're gonna, it's gonna like give you freaking chills when you see the design of this Saiyan I made. It's awesome. I can't wait to show you guys. But I'd love to hear your thoughts below, everybody. Did you have the same roller coaster of emotions that I did? Are you satisfied with Dragon Ball Super, with how it ended and wrapped up, or are you pissed? Do you hate that there was no evil angels, there was no Frieza controlling the gods, there was no major twists? Like, did that frustrate you? Because for me, yeah, it did a little bit. I don't think it's worth like saying the series sucks by any means because it was cookie cutter, but I know for a lot of you guys, you know, there was so much speculation building up to this tournament, or in the tournament, and it basically was just like all for nothing. They kind of teased so many things, and maybe a lot of us, we took things out of proportion, which is definitely true, but in the end, we got what they delivered to us, and I'm not going to complain about it. I mean, the only thing that bothers me a little bit is that like the entire point of the tournament, the entire tournament was completely pointless. except for the fact that Goku got a new form. Like, other than that, the entire tournament, like the last year, was literally pointless. And that's all I can really say. But I'm hoping that they do come back next year with another strong show. So that's it, guys, and I'll be talking to you tomorrow with a much more detailed breakdown, edited video of the full episode. I just wanted to get my first thoughts out there because boy was this a roller coaster. All right, fellas, talk to you soon. See ya.